invited to a murder. Arlington Grange, home of Mrs. Peacock, twice widowed, presently in love with a French count. Village social life revolves round her wealth. Colonel Mustard, he's fighting fit as befits an ex-SAS officer who now runs a security company advising foreign governments. The Reverend Green counts his blessings thanks to Mrs. Peacock's generosity. He campaigns for the environment and fervently hopes to save them all. Professor Plum, American graduate from Harvard Business School, known for shady dealings on the stock market. He and Colonel Mustard share an interest in Ms. Scarlett, stepdaughter of Mrs. Peacock, lives at Arlington Grange. Her passion is for fast cars and faster men. Mrs. White, trusted family housekeeper, celebrates 25 years with Mrs. Peacock. She hides a secret indulgence. 6 people with murder on their minds.
Good evening and welcome to the very first edition of Cluedo. A murder has been committed at Arlington Grange, and tonight we intend to find out who did it, with what weapon and in which room. Now, Cluedo, like all good detective work, is about deduction and elimination, and that task tonight falls to these detectives. First, someone you'll all recognise as the man who plays Watson to Jeremy Brett's Sherlock Holmes actor Edward Hardwicke. You'll probably find all this pretty elementary.
Absolutely. But it's the first opportunity that Watson's had to solve a crime without the help of Holmes. He does help sometimes.
But you do work in pairs, and your partner in crime tonight?
Absolutely. This is Karen Beer, who was, in fact, a special constable, so I couldn't be in better company.
And Karen, you've got a taste for the dramatic as well, I gather.
I certainly have. I've recently played Beryl Stapleton, who was the villainess in Hounds of the Baskerville in Taunton.
What better experience tonight? And against them, actress, TV personality and author Nanette Newman. Now, Nanette, I know you've written a lot of books. Have you ever written a murder story?
No, I haven't. I don't think I'm clever enough for that. I stick to children's books and cookery books. But I'm lucky because I'm sitting next to a great expert here. This is Dr. Mike Hammer, and he's a pathologist, so I'm in very good hands.
Now, Mike, your namesake, of course, is a very famous American sleuth. But have you ever played Cluedo?
Yes, some years ago I played Cluedo non-stop for about 2 days to raise money for a minibus. What? So it's good fun.
So you've been in training. Our detectives. Our investigations indicate that one of these 6 weapons was used to commit the crime. The candlestick, a pistol, this poison, the knife, some rope, or was it this paperweight? And there's another part of the mystery for our detectives to solve. In which room at the Grange did the murder actually take place? Was it in the drawing room, in the study, in the kitchen, the dining room, the billiard room, or was it in the library? And now to the evidence. In the events leading up to the murder, Mrs. Peacock was entertaining her latest lover, the French Count Henri de Beauchamp, before the start of a popular village event, the charity fun run. We join her in the drawing room.
Milk and no sugar, thank you. But it's very kind of you to allow us to use the grounds. I'm sure the Save the Mole fun run will be a great success now.
No, we're happy to, Jonathan. Comte de Beauchamp and I are right behind you.
Thank you. Now, about the matter of the Mole Sanctuary endowment.
I think it would be better if that were left for the time being, Vicar.
Thank you. Thank you very much. Mrs. Peacock, is there a problem?
Don't worry, Jonathan. You have our support. But in view of our engagement, the Count and I don't wish to commit ourselves to anything just now.
Of course, I was rather counting on you.
Also, we feel that in future we must choose our charités more, more carefully. I patronize a Charité Française which aids the third world. Surely you see that that is more important than moles.
Yes, of course.
I knew you'd understand.
You will be joining us on the fun run, Monsieur Lecomte.
Oh, I'm afraid my leg will not allow it. I busted it some years ago. In the Tour de France.
Oh, well, that can't be helped. Perhaps we might prevail upon you to be a race marshal.
Thank you for coming, Vicar. The servant will show you out.
Morning, Jonathan.
I don't know what she sees in him, let alone marrying him. If only she could see what a laughing stock she's making of herself. He hasn't got 2 pennies to rub together. He's quite obviously after her money. She called in Barrett and Wimborne, the family solicitor, yesterday. She's going to change her will.
Don't worry, it won't last. She'll see reason in the end.
Oh, fine. It's easy for you to be complacent when you've got nothing at stake.
Yeah, I suppose it is. I've got nothing to lose.
On the other hand, what if she calls in her loan to your firm?
You're forgetting the way Elizabeth feels about me.
Felt! You don't understand. Everything has changed. As of now, she's only interested in that greasy Comte. Oh, Mike, can't you frighten him away or something?
Look, don't worry about it. I only have to look interested and she'll drop him like a hot brick.
Alan Jones, anybody seen Alan Jones? So please, would you all stay here? The race is about to begin. Thank you. Christian, John, thank you very much. Lovely costume. Mr. White, Mr. White, would you please attend the drink stand? Thank you. Thank you.
Ah, Colonel, I'm glad to see you here. You'll give these younger men a run for their money, eh? Come and see me later. We have business to discuss. My fiancé and I are planning a restructuring of our business empire.
All right, everyone, this'll get you warmed up. Are we ready? Steady! Go!
Nah, he's a right bolthead, I'll tell ya. Look, Dave, he's no problem. Know what I mean? Sort your life out, I can handle it.
Caught you. At last. I heard you, so there's no use decrying it.
Hang on, Dave. Little local difficulties just come up. I'll call you later.
You're no more French than I am.
Oh, yeah? What are you going to do about it?
I am going to tell Mrs. Peacock.
And I'll deny it. Who's she going to believe? An old trout like you or the man she loves?
She will believe me. I've been with Mrs. Peacock 25 years, and she'll trust me rather than you any day.
You think so? I don't think she'll take an old lush like you that seriously. Do you? Mrs. White?
If I had my way, your type would be strandled at birth. I know your sort. I can read you like a book. You and your smarmy manners and slimy incinerations.
Please, Mrs. White, Mrs. Peacock hears you. I will be unable to protect you very well. You may have another drink, but please, for her sake, be quiet.
What the? Mrs. White? Oh, Mrs. Peacock.
Mrs. White, please
Listen.
leave us. We will discuss your future when you've had a chance to sober up.
Yes, but he was in the...
Not another word.
But you don't...
Please, my dear, do not sack her. We must help her fight this terrible addiction.
You're right. We must.
I need a drink.
Oh, don't you want to cheer them in? They'll be back soon.
Not especially. Would you like a drink?
No, but you go ahead, Henri. I think there's still some of your favorite Armagnac in the decanter.
It is a good job. Mrs. White does not like brandy. See you soon, my love.